Hello and welcome to NR Vision's broadcast of the EPRS Season 2 Race 2 out of 20 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. We have a record-breaking 30 cars for tonight's event. I repeat, 30 cars for tonight's event. You can see it starts scrolling on your screen there. Qualifying has begun. It should be a very interesting race tonight. We're gonna get 30 people to race. But, yeah, you see a lot of people logged in a lap. 33 drivers online, you can see it there in the corner. It's gonna be a very intense race. We got a lot of laps and a lot of people. Anyways, let's take a look at your track info for tonight's event. 1.54 miles. Atlanta Motor Speedway, built in 1958, located in Hampton, Georgia, and the seating capacity is 125,000 people. We're racing for 98 laps, 150 miles, that's 241 kilometers for your European people. And race facts, it's tire reader here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. The surface hasn't been repaved in years. So you gotta save those tires, and it is the fastest 1.5 mile hour on the schedule, reaching speeds as high as 200 miles an hour in the dirt. And, yeah. So as we wait for more times to come in, I believe, yes indeed, qualifying has ended. So, let's take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's event. 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶 claims a surprise pole over Tyler Mallon. That'll be your front row for tonight's event. Brannon third, fourth Alex Gonzalez, fifth Andres Molina, sixth will be Andrew Cruz, seventh Liam Tingley, eighth Joshua Lizaswain, ninth okay, I was told that I was pronouncing this wrong last week, so 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶, 10th George Austria, 11th Brandon German, 12th Nathan Inman, who's making his first start tonight. Nick Hagee will start in 13th, 14th will be Benjamin White, 15th will be Chris Stottlemyre, 16th Timothy Chapman making his first start, 17th will be 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶, who was also making his first start tonight. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏, who's made every start this season, will start in 18th. Connor Hudson, who's done the same, will start alongside him on the 10th row. 21st will be 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏, 22nd will be Logan Shore, 23rd will be the number 5 of Jay Harden. 24th will be Herbert Solomon, the 81 car for this race. The 20 will be driven by Daniel Rodriguez as most weeks, and he will start in 25th. 26th will be Joey Giannamello, who was the last one to set a lap. William Schmidt, Jack Mitchell, Jonathan Wichard, Avery Hamilton, and Jeff Dixon all did not log a lap time. And we are rolling. And the lucky winner of your paint scheme didn't show up award today is the pole sitter of 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶, unfortunately. That did not pan out as well as we hoped, but yeah. As we wait for the green flag to come up, that pace car has drove down pit road. And in the YouTube restart zone, the green flag is out. Looks like Tyler Mallon gets a good start over that 08 of 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶. Might even clear him before the corner here as we get a digger cam. That's what it looks like. 30 cars diving into turn number 1. We're almost 4 wide back here jostling for position, but we are mostly settled out after that. As that number 10 of Tyler Mallon still leading the race, Connor Brannon up into the 3rd spot. Looks like Alex Gonzalez will try to send it in. Can't get anything to work though. He puts 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗏 in the wall a little bit. Some intense racing here. You're jostling for these spots. You see all these drivers 3 wide, sometimes even 4 wide. Atlanta can supply that, but it cannot supply cars spinning. AJ Jones, you saw there in the 48, got out of shape, but we do have a wreck. Massive wreck. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗏, a huge wreck. That is most of the field. And they're still wrecking. Joshua Lizaswain, your North Wilkesboro winner. See some cars getting through it. And wow, what a crash. I do not know if that will be a restart, but let's see if we can see what happened here. Looks like that 508 went on his roof. I think it started with George Austria and 𝘂𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗶, and I believe that 12 did get hooked by the 508, but that'll be a restart, unfortunately. The first restart of tonight, and the server may have just crashed. As nobody's gone out on the track. I think the server may have crashed. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and get on the track just in case. Oh, no, I'm behind, that's why. But, yeah, not a good way to start this event. As, the whole field's just waiting on 𝘂𝗻𝗵𝗀 grid, and there it is. We wait for the command to start the engine.
Drivers, start your engines!
And take two of getting this race underway, as, we had a massive wreck on lap number 1. I mean, on lap number 2, if you did miss the start of this event. Most of the field was taken out. Just everybody tried plowing through the wreck, and I don't think anybody got lucky there, but we're going to try again here. Once again, Jerry Cook, Tyler Mallon on your front row. As the pace car dives down pit road, or hopefully the last time to start the race, and into the YouTube restart zone, we are green at Atlanta Motor Speedway here in Hampton, Georgia. And once again, Tyler Mallon gets a great start. Might even clear Jerry Cook again before turn 1. No, Jerry Cook has the nose in. And Cook, holding on, will take the lead. Tyler Mallon always wanted to watch. He won Daytona last week. Connor Brannon, making his second start, wrecked out last week at Daytona pretty early on. I believe he also had lag issues. Lots of cars came to the wall off of turn 4. Complaints about it being tight as we have a massive wreck again. This time Logan Shore, looks like 𝘃𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗍 involved. Chris Stottlemyre and Logan Shore onto their lids. And lands back on all fours. The caution comes out. Looks like that's the day over for Logan Shore, if this race does not get restarted. Looks like Chris Stottlemyre also pretty dead in that one, as he gets back going. See cars passing the pace car. We'll wait to see if that 45 of Brannon German pulls over. That should be a sign if we're restarting, as we do have another wreck, so I believe we are restarting. I believe that last wreck was intentional because, you know, they have nothing to do if they're restarting. But we wait for the race to restart. Not a great way to start this event at all. More cars wrecking. We are still waiting for the race to be restarted. I don't know if this race is getting restarted. I think a lot of cars just wreck themselves out in that case. But you see that 5J Harden showing displeasure with that 36 of Jeff Dixon. We have more wrecking. And still we have not restarted the race. That 45 of German, we are waiting on the official call to restart the race. You see 𝘂𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗍 is done for the day. I don't know what is going on. I think we have a communication error or something. Because this race definitely should have gotten restarted. There it is, finally. I don't know what they were doing. They were just waiting for so long. But, yeah. We're finally going to get the race restarted here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
You do. I really do.
Thanks. That was the number 35 of Benjamin White joining the call there. As see if maybe we can get him in for an interview if he is still in the voice call. Yeah, I don't want to bother him. But there is the command to start the engines. Whew, man. Not a good way to start this event at all. I don't know how many restart attempts we have, but we're getting ready to go through all of them. There is indeed a limit. Multiple cars burning their tires out, trying to get that grip on the restart. You can get loosey-goosey when you're on low speeds here at Atlanta. But on the long run, people were complaining about the car getting loose. I don't know, this one might be a good thing if it's driven like anything that it was in practice. I myself partook in practice and did a couple practice laps. And yeah, it was very tight. But that does not excuse the amount of wrecking we're having as the pace car dives down pit road into the YouTube restart zone for hopefully a final time today. And green flag is out. A little bit more of a spread out restart. Tyler Mallon clears 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶 before turn 1 this time. He hasn't done that all day, so this might be a blessing for Tyler Mallon here. As they are jostling for position behind him. Andres Molina having a good day. It's qualified, but at least. Andrew Cruz, another one of those rookies. Lots of rookies in the field. I don't think we have a veteran in the field in the top 10. As 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶 goes to the inside of Tyler Mallon. Nathan Inman and Brandon German almost make contact. There's a car sitting in the middle of the track. Daniel Rodriguez has had a wheel problem, and there are cars flipping. I think that is worthy of a park. You see that? 48 AJ Jones is done. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you bring 30 cars into a racetrack, folks. You do not get a green flag run ever. And yeah, I believe that 20 had a wheel problem or something. Looks like you're sitting on the track. I don't know why or for what reason, but most people avoided him. However, some were not as lucky. You saw Connor Brannon flip over. Let's see if we can get that 20 in the booth. I am very concerned. Actually, I believe he does not have a mic. I will try to drag the 4 of Connor Brannon into the voice call. It's going to take a while, though, because there are several voice chats now. And, yeet. There we go. Connor, you got a copy? Sorry, I kind of had to drag you up the voice chats there.
Wait, what?
You got a copy?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I got loose. I mean, coming in, I had a terrible exit out before, and then I tried to save it, and it just spun out, and I held the brakes, and I got plowed and blew up my tires.
Well, that's unfortunate. We're trying to see what happened with the 20 car there, but what did it look like for you guys blazing past him at like over 180 miles an hour there?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Then there's people wrecking under caution. It's crazy.
Alright, well, good luck to you in the rest of this race. Hopefully, get a little bit better luck than that incident there.
Thank you. Got a ways to go now, so.
Yep. And that was the number 4 of Connor Brannon. As I'm trying to drag him down all the voice chats again. There he goes into his Hendrick Motorsports voice chat, which also happens to be a Toyota team, if you were curious. Let's see if we can see what happened with him. There was a big oh my! Well, apparently we missed this one. Yeah, more wrecking. Timothy Chapman, I believe he that flip. 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶 flipped over. This is a shit show. This is, I excuse my language, but that's the only way to describe this. As, wow. And we have more wrecking, but 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶 holds on to it, though he does slam the wall a little bit. Tyler Mallon just wrecked, okay. This is unexcusable. Somebody's getting banned after this race, I do not know who. This is unacceptable. This is that's the only way to describe it as unacceptable. I mean, we're gonna have to start banning people here, I think. Beats me as to why these people think it's acceptable to do this. Because it's not. And the server blinked out there for a second.
Drivers, to your cars.
We wait for the race to get back underway. But, I'd like to get some green flag racing. But, there's just too many people, I'm afraid. We wait for Tyler Mallon to grid. This is our 4th restart attempt. This is pathetic. We should not be having this many wrecks ever. And the fact that we've had this many is, frankly, it's a disappointment. As I think we're a few seconds away. Yep, 8 seconds from the start of this one. As the command to start the engines comes out. I don't know. If we had half the people, I guarantee you this wouldn't be happening. As 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶 back there is burping up his tires. As, oh no. What now? Andres Molina does not get going. Finally gets back going. That might be a restart. Pathetic. That's the only way to describe it, is pathetic. This is horrible. This is the worst racing I have ever seen in my life. I mean, by God, this is horrible. As we're coming to the YouTube restart zone, green flag is out. Not everybody's in their position. Several people are going to get a black flag, and we have a wreck. I should have expected that, honestly. And this is a massive crash. Oh my goodness. We just can't go green. It's physically impossible for us to go green. 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶𝗃𝗹 involved. Looks like a green car I've never seen before is involved. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏 driving a new car for this week is involved. And God, I think when we get single file restarts, that honestly might be a blessing rather than a curse. This race was scheduled to be 98 laps, mind you. And the leaders are coming up on some of the guys that wrecked, and I think that's going to be official. I don't think we're restarting for that one. See if that 45 of branded German's still on the racetrack. That's usually a good sign if we are staying in this attempt. But looks like he might be parking. I don't understand it. I definitely do not understand it. This is... We are still waiting for the green flag. Tyler Mallon just got spun out, the race leader. And hopefully that's a restart, but... Yeah, I think we're going to have to start kicking people. We had a lot of people suspended after last race. Then we decided to unsuspend those people. A lot of those people are now causing wrecks. So I don't think that was the right call at all. As several cars down pit road. Looks like still got that 55 of Liam Tingley in that number 55 Mercedes, sponsored by Schluter Systems, making his second start in the EPRS tonight. And I'm sorry I was not made aware of the fact that I was live streaming the circus either. You know, I guess things happen, and they happen fast. Still on lap number 3 out of 98, and this is a slow moving race. I mean, it's okay. Well, looks like we're restarting again. Same song and dance as we did 2 seconds ago, but maybe this time we won't wreck out on lap number 1.
Have to restart the race.
Well, I'm getting most of my intel from the 35 of Benjamin White, who obviously has enough time to even join the the voice calls because sometimes it costs. As yeah, waiting for the green flag again. Hopefully we get longer than, you know, a lap of green flag racing. You know, that first run was shaping out nicely, and then we had the big one in turn number 3. So hopefully we can pass at lap 3. I mean, this is pathetic, people. I think the fans want to go home. I don't think they want to see this. This is a yikes. We got the addition of another Respect Racing Tesla over the off season this week. As somebody has joined the voice call, that's just amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and mute that person. As yeah. Alright, anyways, in the YouTube restart zone, green flag is out. What a great way to have the broadcast go. Somebody ear rapes the broadcast. I should have expected that. Andres Molina does not get going. Please tell me nobody hits the man. And yeah, racing into turn number 1. I have low hopes and expectations, but maybe, just maybe, we will go green. Eventually. It'll happen soon. I don't know when, but soon. And it's not going to happen now. It's just 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗹 just stumbling on the track in front of the entire field. However, it was a single car, so there is hope. And all that hope was almost thrown away as Hagee and German almost made contact again. It was a single car wreck. So hopefully we can actually, go green again, but yeah. HS Racing has had a rough streak of luck this season. The 68 especially been close to a couple wins this season. Both times they used close, just hasn't been able to seal the deal. This time he's tumbling on that number one of the event. Whereas, did we have another wreck? I think we had another wreck. Looks like 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗹. Looks like 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗹. Yep, there was another wreck. A 48 AJ Jones got spun for whatever reason. And it was the 20 of Daniel Rodriguez, one of those people we unsuspended. Because that was a good idea. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets suspended again. As people are tuning out of the broadcast, this is pathetic. In all honesty. And looks like our first retirement of the race will come with Nathan Inman, whose NR2003.exe has crashed, and therefore he's out of the race. Unfortunate for that 51 team, looking for a good stroke of luck, but will not happen today. Jeff Dixon racing Brannon, German off the road, cannot beat him off, and it looks like the 45 will come off the pit road first, as we have more cars coming down pit road. 68 into his stall. Lots of cars with damage repair. As the field is still pacing. Hopefully we can start getting some of these wreckers out. But yeah. I mean, how hard is it, But anyways, we have a car down the grass. 7 Andrew Cruz. As, we have been live for 24 minutes and have, no joke, gotten 4 laps in. A great start to the event. I mean, I think all parties should be embarrassed, honestly. This is simply not okay. I mean, the drivers are wrecking every lap. The officials aren't doing anything about it. They're giving some of these drivers have 3 strikes, even though they've caused multiple wrecks this season. I think this is definitely going to be a learning experience for everybody here. As let's read some of the chat. We got 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗹 fans, we got 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀 fans, we got 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗃𝗍 fans. But yeah, as 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗹's still pacing the field to absolutely nobody's shock. Your running order here. We only got about a lap of racing in, but it has changed. 𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗹, your leader. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃 second. Connor Brannon third. Fourth will be Alex Gonzalez. Fifth, Andrew Cruz. Sixth, Joshua Lizaswain. Seventh, Benjamin White. Eighth will be Andres Molina. Ninth, Liam Tingley. And rounding up your top 10 will be that 12th car of George Austria. In 11th place is that 85 of Timothy Chapman. 12th place will be the 77 of Nicholas Hagee. 13th, 𝘂𝗽𝗹𝗃𝗹𝗃𝗹. 14th will be the number 14 of 𝘂𝗽𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗹, who again is making his first start. 15th is the 79 of Chris Stottlemyre. 17th, we got the 49 of Connor Hudson. 18th, the 9 of Logan Shore. I believe this 19th spot will go to the 20 of Daniel Rodriguez, and rounding out your top 20 is 𝘃𝗵𝗶𝘀. 21st will be William Schmidt, who almost won Daytona last week, but came up just short. His teammate Jonathan Wishart behind him in 22nd. 23rd will be the 95 of Avery Hamilton. 24th will be the 81 of 𝘂𝗽𝗵𝗶𝘀. Looks like 25th goes to the 94 of 𝘂𝗽𝗿𝗵𝗀, who almost spinned by himself. 26th, the number 45 of Brannon. 27th will be the number 5 of Jay Harden. 27th, the 68 of 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗃, who went for a tumble. I believe 28th, Jeff Dixon, who I guess was involved in the wreck. He came down pit road. And 29th, the 48 of AJ Jones. And we still do have one car down pit road. It's Jake Corway in the number 47. He's falling down the order. I think he has gone a lot down. Your first retirement of the day is that 51 of Nathan Inman, who will finish in 30th, and we have a massive crash. Looks like 𝘃𝗏𝗏 has spun by himself at 60 some odd miles an hour. Nope, he rammed the field, and he's still trying to get it back going. And he's now going backwards. Are we coming to the green this time? We better be. Okay, we are. Good. As Tyler Mallon still leading the field. I am not shocked that 94 is driving, by the way. He is, because it's 𝘂𝗽𝗿𝗵𝗏. And you shouldn't be either. I'm sorry, that's a little bit of biased commentary, but I mean, I cannot excuse driving like that. And anyways, as we come into the YouTube restart zone for the second time today, green flags out. Actually, it's about the 8th time today, but in this race, it's the second, or in this attempt, I should say. As the top 4 get a nice little jump, but it looks like Andrew Cruz gets a terrible start. He's behind him. I don't know what happened. The 55 got a terrible restart. But yeah, that spreads out the field a little bit. I say a little bit because we'll launch back up and wreck him. Just wait. Actually, it's already happening. But yeah. We got the 71. Running decent. Almost in the wall. Doesn't hit the wall. And Tyler Mallon leads another lap on the day. Jerry Cook, Connor Brannon, Alex Gonzalez, and Andrew Cruz is caught back up. They're all behind him. Dog and Josh Willis both battling for position. I believe this is the 6th spot they are battling for. And see what happens when we get some nice green flag racing in. We actually have fun. Connor Brannon to the inside of the number 10 of Tyler Mallon. He hops back up onto the outside. Cannot get the run secured, but he does pass Jerry Cook. Has no caution yet, guys. And here comes Connor Brannon on the inside of Tyler Mallon. And they are side by side for the race lead. On board with your number 4 of Connor Brannon. And I wait for official word, but looks like the number 10 of Tyler Mallon led that lap just barely over that number 4 of Connor Brannon. They are having a great battle for the race lead, but I believe I saw caution lights, and there is a caution. AJ Jones and Daniel Rodriguez. Looks like Rodriguez is out of the event. And I believe he just... Okay, yeah. He got plowed by AJ Jones. I believe AJ Jones went for a tumble himself. Let's see. He indeed did. Let's see what got the 20 round in the first place. That's his day over for sure. Looks like the 34 William Schmidt just got tight. Hit him a little bit. I think I'd pin that on the 34, but this is entirely the 48's fault. Just plows right into it. Ends his own day. Comes back on all fours. And you see the 20 smoking on the front stretch. And it is now lap 11 out of 98. The fastest lap has just been set. It was a 29.481 set by Josh Willis. As we should see some takers on pit road. Looks like Tyler Mallon, Jerry Cook, Jack Mitchell, 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏, Robert Solomon. We got Josh Willis playing down pit road. We got the 55 Liam Tingley, Looks like behind him, that's the 22 𝘂𝗿𝗵𝗶𝘀. Daniel Rodriguez obviously coming into pit after a heavy hit. And Connor Brannon is also down pit road. That will make your new preliminary leader the number 7 of Andrew Cruz. Behind him will be Alex Gonzalez, then Benjamin White, then the 77 of Nicholas Hagee. So this did mix up the order a little bit. We're going to have some cars coming off of pit road trying to pass each other. As it's going to be a race off of pit road here. Jared Cook spins the tires, cannot get it done. Tyler Mallon comes off first. Jared Cook second. Third will go to that number 508 of Josh 𝘂𝗶𝗴𝗶. Fourth, the number 55 of Liam Tingley. Fifth will be the 22 of Andres Molina. Sixth, Connor Brannon. Seventh, Logan Shore. Eighth, Brandon German. Ninth, Connor Hudson. 10th, William Schmidt. 11th, Jeff Dixon. 12th, the number 57 of Jonathan Wisher. And we still got more cars down pit road, but that's most of the order. And let's see if any cars have gone a lap down here. We do have a couple. Jack Mitchell and Daniel Rodriguez have both gone a lap down. Joey Tartamella and 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗀𝗏 have both been parked for the event. I don't know what lap that Tartamella was parked, but I believe it was when he rammed the field. And we're starting to weed some of these guys out. But there goes that 48 A.J. Jones off of pit road. I believe he has gone a lap down. Unfortunate for that 48 team. They were hoping for a better day for sure. But yeah, better days will come for them probably. As there's a ways of cars in between the previous leaders and the new leaders. Some guys taking this gamble just for the hell of it, I'd say. I mean, we're this early into a run, we only got about 3 laps on the tires in total. So, I mean, taking a gamble, it could work, it could not work. That's the whole point of taking a gamble, you don't know. So, as that 48's roof has been basically crushed in, the sides are pretty damaged too. It'll be interesting to see if he's even still on the pace after that one. Andrew Cruz, still your leader. Hopefully we're coming to the 1 degree this time. It will be lap 14. I mean, that will mean that we've paced for, what, 5 laps? 4 laps now? So, wait for the pace lights to come off on that Pontiac Papyrus Sierra NASCAR Race 2003 season pace car. See if it comes off this time. And yes, they do. We are going green this time. Repeat, green this time. And I think we do have more cars that have gone a lap down. 𝘂𝗶𝗴𝗏 on a lap down. A.J. Jones a lap down. And Jonathan Wisher is the last car on the lead lap. So that means that we have 23 cars on the lead lap now. Broadcast has gone a little long. Been on the air for just over, I believe, 35 minutes. Yep. And that's 7A Andrew Cruz. You're the leader. The first time he's been in the lead all day, but he did look strong on that second run we got there. Hopefully we can get a run. We'll be on lap 15 out of 84 laps remaining once we get the green flag again. As the last car to take tires is this 22 of Andres Molina, I believe. And anyways, we are coming to the green flag into the YouTube restart zone. Green flag, and we have a spin by himself. It's the number 305 of Alex Gonzalez who holds on to it, but we are 4 wide almost. And that is huge for Alex Gonzalez, as he has lost all of his spots. I don't know what happened. I think he just spun the tires. As, anyways, we're coming off of turn number 2 now. I don't even know where this 10 car is of Tyler Mallon. Looks like he started deep in the field, working his way up, along with the others that came in for tires. And we do have a wreck. Georgia, Austria. Jay Harden. More wrecking. They're everywhere on the track. Tyler Mallon barely weasels his way through. That's the caution. And I believe George Austria just got out of shape. I believe somebody just hit him. As, yeah, I will bring out your third caution of the day. After just over a lap of green flag race. And I think this all started when the 305 just did not get going. He spun the tires, as a matter of fact. But let's see if we can see what happened. He's coming through the corner. He's going a little bit slow. The 508. I don't think he had anywhere to go. That 12 came down on him for sure. We'll have to review that on board of the number 508 at 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶, but that was, from what it looked like, not his fault. As, let's go on board with him. See it from his perspective. You see that 12 going slow. He goes for the inside. I don't think Austria sees him. Yeah, I'd say that's a racing incident for the most part. I mean, I can see what both drivers were going for. Let's watch this from Tyler Mallon's perspective. Weaved his way through the entire wreck with Jeff Dixon. See, he gives Jeff a little bump. That might have actually helped him get through the wreck. As you see, somebody just takes the grass and gains a ton of spots. I don't know who that was, but that was a pro move by them. That was Connor Hudson going all the way to the grass to pass the entire crash. That was a smart move from him. Look at this. I reckon everywhere he just says, screw it, I'm going to the apron. Has a good chunk of cars, lives through the wreck mainly. But, let's see if that DNFs any cars. I don't think it did. So that's good. But, multiple cars down pit road. Tyler Mallon down pit road. As we are back. And, yeah, sorry, I was gone for a second there. But, see, nothing really has changed. Dog has made his way up to second. He was one of those guys that took a gamble and stayed out. And it looks like it's worked out for him for the time being. 𝘂𝗽𝗋𝗋, another guy that's worked his way up. He's in fourth now. We got AJ Jones, who I think is not in the correct spot. I think the game's just telling him to be there for the time being while it waits to sort all of it out. But, yeah. And, Andrew Cruz has just had a unique problem. I don't know what that one was about. Tyler Mallon going to be starting at the tail end of the field again. We're starting to get those DNFs rolling in. But they are very slow. Daniel Rodriguez, Joey Tyler Mallon, Jake Corwin, Nathan Inman, your current DNFs. AJ Jones, a lap down. And several cars had to come in to repair their damage on that last caution. One of them, George Austria. That car looks brand new about now. They did a great job repairing that car as we go through a run down of your field, and we have a wreck. I don't know what it is about this league and caution crashes, but they happen often. That kind of looked intentional. I don't know. I think they're going to park both of them. And, yes. 14 has been... No. I think he just blinked. It looked like he parked for a second. As, let's take a run down of your field. Current leader, Andrew Cruz. Second place, Benjamin White. Third place, Nicholas Hagee. Fourth will be 𝘂𝗽𝗋𝗋𝗋. That is not fifth place. That is actually the 27th running car of AJ Jones, who is a lap down. And 𝘂𝗽𝗋𝗋𝗋 spins him again. And that is a big wreck. That's about 3 cars there. As we go through the rest of your running order, 𝘂𝗽𝗋𝗋𝗋, as I said, was in 5th place. I don't know if he'll stay in 5th place because that looked intentional. Looks like he will. 6th place, Timothy Chapman, who's also working his way back up after that one. I don't know where he ended up after that one. Oh, I'm looking for him. There he is. 5-way to 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗋 will line up in 7th place for your restart. 8th will be the 79 Chris Stahlmeyer. 9th, Connor Brannon. who is the first car on Freshies. No, I believe Joshua is playing as my dad. Tenth will be the number 22 of Andres Molina. 11th, the number 9 of Logan Shore. 12th, Connor Hudson, and that 49 LA Production _Ski. 13th, Jack Mitchell. 14th will be Jerry Cook. 15th, Liam Tingley. 16th, Herbert Solomon, I believe. No, 17th, my bad. Nope, he's 16th. 17th is actually Alex Gonzalez. 18th, Jeff Dixon. 19th, Tyler Mallon, who led most of the beginning of this race and then came in and has yet to work his way back up alongside Jeff Dixon, Alex Gonzalez, and others. William Schmidt will line up on this restart in 20th. 21st will be 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶, who has gotten back on the lead lap. 22nd, Brandon German. 23rd, George Austria, who's involved in that last wreck. 24th, Jay Harden. 25th, Avery Hamilton. 26th, Jonathan Wishard. And 27th will be AJ Jones, who is the last running car on the track. I say running very lightly because that thing is destroyed. The DNFs in the garage today are Daniel Rodriguez finishing 20th, 29th, Joey Darmella, 30th, Jake Corway, and 31st will be Nathan Inman as we get ready for the green flag. Coming into that YouTube restart zone for one more time here today. And the green flag is out. We have bumps though. And there go the leaders past the start-finish line. As that 7 gets a great run through the rest of it though. And you see him just pulling away. I mean, I don't think anybody has anything for him. As almost a wreck for Stonemeyer, Andres Molina. They keep off each other. Almost another wreck as everybody has to dodge that 0-1 of Jack Mitchell. Alex Gonzalez goes to the inside of Herbert Solomon. But that was almost a big wreck, and there is a big wreck. Mikel Giovannini. More Joshua Lizaswain. Oh, that's big. That's a big wreck. Multiple cars getting out of shape. It's off of turn 4 again. Jeff Dixon flips a tad. Gets back on his wheels, but I believe somebody just, I think, overcorrected. I can't tell. I mean, that's all suspicious. It started when they went 4 wide here. Okay, so it looks like the 71 of Michele Giovannini was trying to back out of this battle. He was in Connor Brannon. Went low, hit 508, and that's what started it. The 4 and the 508 made contact. The 4 into the wall hard. The 508 also decently hard in the wall. The 08 into the wall. I think the only one on Freshies to make it through that one was that number 10 Mercedes of Tyler Mallon. But, yeah. Not a good way to have your race ended. Lap 23 out of 98 now. But, yeah. As we are back under caution for the 4th time today. 17 laps under yellow out of 28 3 laps. That means we have gotten, no joke, 5 laps under there. 6 laps, sorry. As, yeah. Whew, I just want to get some good flag racing in, man. We could actually have a fun time if some of the people back here could just keep it straight for longer than a lap, but I think that's a stretch. As, this is just a yikes on everybody's part here, but honestly, I would have preferred a 10-car field. I mean, I know, bold to say, but nobody misses. Pathetic. I believe the 26 of 𝘂𝗿𝗹𝗶𝗴𝗶 has gone a lap down. I mean, the 71 is in 26th. I have just gotten word that Tyler Mallon was actually sent to end of longest line after making a pit stop. That was from him himself. Let's drag him into the booth here, because it's been a great run for that 10 team ever since he got kind of screwed over there. But Tyler, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Great drive through the field today. You started second, led the majority of the beginning of this race, and then came in and got that EOL. How's the car feel?
First of all, I just want to point out that a majority of the beginning of the race is like 2 laps.
Yeah.
So we had our first caution. And then the car feels pretty good. I've got basically no tire wear right now because I hit it under 2 cautions ago, and we haven't done a green flag lap since. So feel bad for the guys in front of you who haven't hit it.
How do you feel about your chances to win this race, especially with a lot of those competitors such as Jerry Cook, Jeff Dixon, Connor Brannon getting involved in that last one?
Well, I'm pretty good at wreck avoidance, so I think I'm gonna have a pretty good shot. But I don't know. Jeff Dixon's really fast too.
All right. Well, good luck for the rest of the race today. Good luck.
Anyway.
Good luck
Thanks.
for the rest of the race today, and that was the number 10 of Tyler Mallon. Last week's winner at Daytona, looking to carry that momentum into Atlanta. So far, I'd say he's done a decent job. Even though he got that ULL, we are getting ready to go green. Run down your top 10, Andrew Cruz, Benjamin White, Logan Shore, Connor Hudson, Andres Molina. 6th will be Chris Stottlemyre. 7th, Tyler Mallon. 8th, William Tigley. 9th, Alex Gonzalez. And rounding out your top 10 will be 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗍, who's in the highest running position he's been all race long. A lot of these guys are just up to years old because they avoided that last one. That was a big wreck. As we are about to go green, the pace cars then. Benjamin White dies out of the pacing line for a second, but he comes back in, and we are green. As that 7 gets a horrible restart, that 35 of Benjamin White, that might be a questionable legality restart, but won't get the lead anyways. I believe he backed out of it. But 2 wide throughout the majority of the rest of the pack. I think we're starting to get these people that are wrecking every lap out of the race, but no guarantees as come down the backstretch. 81 of 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏 had to do some wreck avoidance there. Almost gets into that 45. He's going to slide up hard. And almost a wreck there. But Andrew Cruz leads another lap on the day, and Benjamin White right behind him. Logan Shore not having a bad run either in 3rd. Now 2nd. With Tyler Mallon right behind both of them. And we do have a wreck. Brandon German. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏. We got, looks like Nicholas Hagee. Joshua Lizelswain got licked in that one too. And that 81 is torn out. More cars barreling in. Connor Brannon looks like. We also got Jonathan Wishard. No, that was Jonathan Wishard, my bad. There's 2 low cars out here. And leading him back to the line was that number 10. Tyler Mallon. Must have weaved his way through the pack. We do have a car with black smoke. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏. I don't remember him being in that one. Did he plow? That was recent. I think this is where the wrecking started. My bad. Okay, this is where the initial wreck was. Oh! Timothy Chapman. Timothy Chapman flipped over. And George Austria just cuts down on another person again. This time it was unfortunately the 5 of Jay Harden. There's where that 14 got that engine damage on. The Wishard nowhere to go. Gets involved. That 85 of Timothy Chapman was spinning before he got in the wreck. Hit him and flipped over. Got hit again by the 71. Who had nowhere to go. Flips over again. The 49 of Connor Hudson. Oh, does that count as wreck avoidance? Nah, he spawned afterward. I wouldn't count that. But yeah, that 85 got what he went for a tumble. And finally lands on all 4s. That should take a couple cars out of this one. Benjamin White, Andrew Cruz among the people that come in for tires. Tyler Mallon. That's the reverse what they do, and he stays out along with Logan Shore and Andres Molina, plus Liam Tingley and a few others. We're starting to get back to the regular run in order. But, yeah. 𝘂𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗶 and Timothy Chapman both have gone blacked out. Looks like 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗀 has called it quits. We wait for that to update on the ticker, but, yeah. Definitely a brutal wreck. That will be your 5th caution flag on the day. We have a total of 9 green flag laps ran. Almost a quarter of the way through the event. We are a quarter of the way through the event. We're almost there. I say that, but we are really very far away. I think we will see a couple of people get parked after this event, or during this event, like we have seen with a couple of people. Joshua Williams still has the fastest lap on the day, a 29.481 is the fastest lap today. Looks like AJ Jones is retired from the race. Timothy Chapman also is retired. I don't blame him. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶 retires from the race, and that will leave, I believe, 24 runners in the event. Maybe 23, depending on if this 71 of 𝘂𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗶 gets back on the lead track. Looks like he has. Andres Molina gets out of shape. Let's see what happened there. Didn't spin. Did a nice job not to spin, it looks like. I think he had a wheel problem. But he goes back up and catches up with the pacing field. Hopefully this is our last couple laps under caution. For a while, I'd like to get a green flag run. I think that would be fun, but I mean, the rest of the drivers have showed their intent to not do that. So, yeah. As yet, the pace lights have come up on the pace car. God, my back hurts. But anyways, that's unrelated. And we are getting ready to go green again. Been a while, for sure. We have yet to get a green flag running in this race at all. So we haven't really gotten to see the muscle that some of these guys have on the long runs. Mainly 10 of Tyler Mallon seems to be really good at saving all the time. The pace car does now, but rude. And in the YouTube restart zone, we are going to go green flag racing again. A little bit of a shove from Logan Shore. I'm sure he's fine with that. But, ooh, that is sketchy. But that for Connor Brannon does make his way up into 3rd spot, because it maybe takes 2nd away from Logan Shore here. The 3-for-1 in the corner for Connor Brannon. What a run he got through that corner. Jeff Dixon almost hits a wall. Liam Tingley spins out. If he can keep it up, that's a wreck. That's a caution. And that is a caution. I believe Liam Tingley has self-spun. Jeff Dixon almost wrecked it too. But that is the first wreck that Liam Tingley's been involved in a long time. Did he get help? He might have gotten help. No, he definitely got help. Looks like he came up on that 36 of Jeff Dixon and spun out. That's what brought out the caution right there, I'm pretty sure. to wait and see if the pace lights came on after that one or after the first one. I think he just self-spun, in all honesty. It looked like it. Yeah, he got in way too deep. The car just spun around. He overcorrected. Tried correcting it back. Nails the wall. And the car comes to a rest on the turn 4 wall. As there goes the 34 of 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶, and I think we are going to take a break for a little bit. I will come back to you guys when the pace car has the pace lights off and we are ready to go. And we are back here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the Folds of Honor Trip 500. And base lights are off. We are on lap number 36 out of 98. Almost halfway in the event. And about 10 laps away. I'm a little too optimistic there, but your running order. Tyler Mallon first. Second, Connor Brannon. Third, Jared Cook. Fourth, Andres Molina. Fifth, Jeff Dixon. Sixth, Benjamin White. Eighth, seventh, Andrew Cruz. Eighth, Avery Hamilton. Ninth, Alex Gonzalez. And 10th, rounding out your top 10 is Josh Willis-Wayne. 11th, Nicholas Heggie with the back end. 12th, 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗃. 13th, Chris Stottlemyre. 14th, Jonathan Wishart. 15th, Jack Mitchell. 16th will be the number 49, Connor Hudson. 17th, 𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗍. 18th, Jay Harden. 19th, George Austria. Running at your top 20 is Herbert Solomon. 21st will be the 45 of Brandon German. 22nd will be the 55 of 𝘂𝗶𝗃𝗍𝗶. 23rd, William Schmidt. 24th, Logan Short. Pace cars in, and we are green flag racing. And we do have a little bit of a bubble there from Connor Brannon, as a gap shot for that did not exist. And you know what? I think it's time for another ad break as Benjamin White goes on his side. Yeah, I think it's about time for an ad break. Alright, welcome back to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗍 Quick Trip 500. In the meantime, I have gotten a couple of co-commentators in the booth, apparently. 𝘃𝗿𝗍𝗀𝗏, driver the number 47 Audi Sport Audi. And Benjamin White, who was involved in that last wreck, in the number 35 Snickers Toyota Camry. So, go ahead and say hello, guys.
Hello.
I got wrecked out. 22 lag spiked as soon as I was right behind him. It bumper grabbed me to the right, and nobody else used any brakes trying to get through the track. So
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna enjoy the company in the booth, because it's been a little
Yeah,
boring up here watching people pace for 40
I got
laps.
now I got
You see
2
that
freaking mid-20s finishes. This is not a good season for me. Obviously, top 5 speed's not gonna get me anywhere, I guess, because can't stay away from the hazards out there.
Yeah, Andrew Cruz, current leader. He's been shocking the world today.
Yeah, he's been fast. I'll tell you, he's got good. I'm not sure how good he is at saving tires, and if we do get any sort of green flag run, that's really going to be put to the test here because you got some guys that are pretty good at saving tires behind him. We go back to Tyler Mallon, who's running somewhere 13th place. Jerry Cook, 14th, is also pretty good at tire saving, tire management there, and some guys also in like very back of the field. Connor Brannon's another one that's just really good at saving tires. Jeff Dixon would be a contender for the win, but he's got plenty of damage from a crash earlier. So
he flipped over at one point. I don't know when it was.
Yeah, he got plowed. Liam Tingley is also another driver that is very good at saving tires, but he also has pretty good damage here. So it's gonna be a chess game if we do get this long run that we do want here on the racetrack. I'm hoping the lights are going to be turning off this time. We'll see what they do when they cross the line here. Yeah, they do turn off. So.
And as the pace lights turn off, as a driver, how do you feel about the officials choosing to unsuspend some of the drivers that they suspended previously, such as Joey Tartamella, Daniel Rodriguez, both of which have wrecked out / been parked for the event?
Not a good decision, just because, as you said, they've been parked again. They've been causing wrecks. This is obviously not the race we wanted to have so far. That's what we get sometimes, I guess. It's obviously not been the race we wanted to see.
An 8 DNF race so far, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
About a third of the field just gone, just like that.
Hate to see it.
But as 𝘂𝗽𝗹𝗶𝗴𝗶 gives him a little bit of a bump. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗃𝗃 has been running well this week.
Yeah, they have.
𝘂𝗽𝗃𝗃 has been a surprise lately. All of a sudden, he's become a top quality driver. I mean, this is a driver we were talking about a couple months ago. Nobody had heard of him. He got parked in his first ever race. Now it was in the, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a long time ago. As the pace car comes down pit road.
Yep, Andrew Cruz is going to lead him back to the green flag. He's been waiting a lot on these restarts. We'll see what he does. Green flag's back out, and look at the... Oh, the wheel spin. One car's jumping it. That's Brannon German, who is just running the back of the 71 right there as we take the restart. They head to turn number 1. That's Andrew Cruz out front. And Alexander Gonzalez running second right now. That's the highest he's been already.
Crash in the back. Connor Brannon has blown an engine.
Oh, you hate to see it. And we have more wrecking. That is Jeff Dixon around. Jerry Cook.
Nicholas 𝘂𝗍𝗍.
Connor Hudson.
Connor Hudson in it now.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, a big hit. More Hendrick Motorsports cars taken out.
My team is just falling apart on this caution right here. That's the entire, basically, rest half of the field. Oh! And the teammates get into each other. That's not good.
Let's see if we can see what happened. I think Connor's engine just expired in front of the pad, if I'm not mistaken. No, it expired going into turn 1 behind already. Let's see if we can see what happened here to bring out this caution. Try to get a good angle on it. Looks like we went 4 wide. That's why. 77.08, nowhere to go. That 5, I believe, of Jay Harden just squeezes down, hits 79. 79 gets through relatively cleanly. And that was only one car. This is where they start wrecking huge. Chris Stottlemyre just comes down in front of Jeff Dixon. Jeff Dixon overcorrects, has nowhere to go. Starts spinning. I put that one on Chris Stottlemyre. Then they start wrecking again. I think this one was on Nicholas 𝘂𝗍𝗍. No, Jerry Cook cut down. That's hard to tell. I'd say that's mostly 𝘂𝗍𝗍's fault. However, the 08 did come down a little bit. But, yeah, that was a big wreck. Jonathan Wishart got involved, too. That is a major front runner taken out of this event, and that is 2 more DNFs on today.
It's definitely been a survival of the fittest kind of race.
As, well, those who have survived have made their way up to the front, namely drivers such as, well, we already knew that the Peugeot cars were fast, and that Cruz was fast, and Tyler Mallon were fast, but cars that have survived and made their way up into the top 10 or even top 5, just 𝘂𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗏 comes into mind, 4th place. Michele Giovanini having a career run, he's in 5th. Oh!
4 is taking out the 71.
I don't know what that one was about. But,
There's been some bad blood.
I don't know if that... Okay.
The 4 is continuing to take out cars.
And, I think that's going to be a par for him. I don't see any way that he's allowed to stay on the track, as he's going to do it again.
He's continuing to come up. The 8 has now hit him.
Nah, yeah, that 81.
In the back.
And I think that's going to be a ban from the league. I don't think he's going to... He has any
6 now involved.
As,
the 8 twice. Doesn't look like much damage.
Yeah, 81 of Herbert Solomon. Nowhere to go. I mean... talk about a way to take out your anger. That was one of these most boneheaded moves of this whole race. But
I wouldn't bonehead more than it is immature.
Yeah. As
oh my god!
I have the Discord open, and Connor Brannon just now, 2:31 p.m. my time. That would be 5:31 p.m. EST. This league effing sucks.
Oh.
And he's apologizing to Tyler because that almost killed him. But, yeah, not a good call from Connor Brannon.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, so his frustrations are very understandable with the way the race has gone. It's just been caution after caution after caution after.
I agree with that.
You literally cannot get more than 2 lap reflag running here.
I agree with that, but what I do not agree with is taking out your anger on other cars who haven't even hit you already.
Yeah, those.
I agree with what he's saying, but not the way he's doing. I think it would have just been better to park it and then leave.
What's up, Connor?
What's up, guys?
You want to join the booth for tonight's shit show?
I can't. They ejected me.
Yeah, he
Oh.
can't even watch the race.
Rip.
Yeah.
Maybe I can screen share it for you, but yeah, showing your frustrations there. Your days may be numbered in this league.
Yeah, you know,
What?
that 71 car, man, he's just been a hassle all race, man. I just had to get rid of him, you know.
Yeah, but assuming you don't get banned, you were running well today. How do you feel about your chances for the rest of the season? Again, assuming you don't get banned.
Yeah, you know, we had a good car today. I mean, we were fast. We were always up there. We just kept wrecking. I mean, everyone in there kept wrecking. Cautions over and over. If I don't get banned, I think I'll have a shot every race because everyone in there is pretty bad. So, yeah, I think we got a good shot if we don't get banned. But you know, it'll be a tough one. You might get banned.
Pace lights are off on the pace car. Meanwhile,
Oh yeah, they are.
that was probably the quickest caution all the race. That might have been only like
That's
3 laps.
Do we have any guys? No, nobody's a lap down. That's why. There's no lappers.
There's no lappers. There's 22 cars in
off of it. That takes a lap off of the pacing.
Yeah,
Whenever
22.
There's no lappers.
22 cars on the lead lap. We have, I believe, looks like 9 retirements in this one as the pace car dives down pit road. You want to call this one?
Getting ready to go.
There it is, green flag.
Green.
7 gets another good restart. We've seen him back up all the restarts on the restart zone today.
Look at Tyler Mallon taking it 3 wide. Liam Tingley also
Still
taking the
3 wide.
opportunity.
Oh my gosh, 71 doesn't get
71
going.
falls back.
That's
Jeff Dixon
71.
right behind him.
Had a horrible
Oh, boy.
restart. Oh! 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶 out of shape. Hard, but he gets back on the
What
track.
the heck?
What a save that
He's
was.
gonna come right up the racetrack. He may get in.
Nah,
Some of these guys, looks like he's backing out of it, which is good decision there. As William Schmidt has.
I'd argue that
up into
𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶 is
the
one of the
top.
cleaner drivers. And we do have a caution.
Oh.
What's
Well,
it for?
it's
Looks like it
race
was in
back.
the back. Jack Mitchell.
Jack Mitchell,
Was
yeah.
Fun.
Mitchell is spun. Back up front, Gonzalez is your new leader. Down the back straightaway.
Looks like the 01 hit the wall and just collected the 81. That was uncalled for.
Man, these guys are
Appears
close
that the
to turn.
01 got too low on the apron.
Out of turn number 4, will the 305 hold on to
He
the
got
race
hit by
lead?
the 8 as well.
Gonna get it. Yep, Gonzalez will lead his first lap of the day, it looks like, right? Good job.
Tyler Mallon makes his way up into 3rd after restarting in like 8th place. What a run that was.
Fastest lap. Guess who has the fastest?
Joshua Liz is swinging right now.
Yeah. Then Liam Tingley, Andres Molina 3rd on this list. And
Oh,
then
Jeff
me.
Dixon and Tent Rex, the 508. We have a flip.
Oh no!
That's gonna take out
Yeah,
more
dude,
Hendrick on those
Everybody.
sport
William
cars.
Schmidt involved. Brandon
Oh,
involved.
another
we flip
flip.
it upside down. That is the worst crash that we've seen all day. 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶 is
And there
also
goes the
involved.
36 getting parked.
We are not done. We are not done.
Almost
Connor Hudson just about got nailed as German was trying to get it turned back around.
Yeah, that looked intentional. That 508's probably done contending.
508's been upside down now. Oh, this is crazy racing out here. This ain't even racing. This is just
The demo derby.
caution. Yeah. Whoa. Hold
That'll
on,
be
man.
another Hendrick Motorsport car that gets probably
34
parked for the rest
died.
of the season.
Oh,
Oh, what the?
2
Well,
cars
look at
wrecked.
it right now.
He's still driving down pit road. I
He's
think he's
still
gonna make a
driving
pit stop
backwards.
backwards.
I don't even know how the 508 is still under power
Looks
after
like he's
going
retired.
upside
Oh,
down.
yep. There goes
twice.
all of Hendrick. All of Hendrick has retired from the race except for the 57, I believe.
Yeah.
To those cars.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, it
Connor's
looks like
out,
the
Jeff's
34 did
out,
it on
Williams out.
purpose. Because he basically flick spun it down pit road and then just went backwards, tried to park in his pit stall and missed it. So that's another DNF on the day.
Oh man. Well, I don't know what to say about that one other than Jeff's definitely getting banned because Josh is the admin here, and that will not fly. I don't.
Yeah, that's
Mallon
gonna
making his way
destroy
back
the
up to the
back
top
end of
three.
that 508, and we're watching the league fall apart. Looks like they did get the back end repaired though. As he goes past the 12 car, maybe he'll still be on the pace. I have my doubts, but lots of cars with crushed in roofs. Sure is. As looks like the 55 of Tingley dives down pit road. It's like Benjamin White has left the booth. And it's just me and 𝘃𝗿𝗶𝗴 for the time being, I believe. Dog. No, he is just straight left. I think he left the server.
I'll rip.
No, he's still in the server. He just left. He's just gone from the booth. I don't blame him. This is a horrible race. Yeah, 36 showing his frustrations on most, if not all, of the field.
Definitely a lot of intentional wrecks this race.
We've been broadcasting for just over an hour, about an hour and 18 minutes. And we have still not gotten a green flag run longer than 2 laps. And we are on lap 51. I honestly don't know if I'm going to continue broadcasting.
It's definitely going to be a challenge with some of these more inexperienced drivers still going around with a very loose. I mean, you come into the first turn, it could be very hard for new people, mainly because it's very back end on the first turn, especially when you're trying to slow down. We've seen a lot of spin outs.
Alright, well, hopefully with a lot of these cars taken out, about a third of the field, almost half the field taken out of the event, we can get some green flag racing in.
Don't have a lot of laps left for green flag racing as we are currently past halfway point.
Finally. This race session alone has taken 58 minutes. That's not including the other 4 failed attempts.
Lights are off on the pace cars. We're set to go green here.
That's good to hear. Hopefully we can actually stay green this time. Alex Gonzalez will lead him down.
Definitely going to matter on who can get the restart first and if we can keep it clean.
This will be the 305's first time leading the field. First lap.
Mallon in the 10 second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Mallon just goes up and takes this lead away. I mean, he's been fast all day. Another car to work out for is Andres Molina. He's also been decently fast today. Connor Hudson in his highest running spot, same with Jay Hardin. And
Pace cars in
the restart zone. Green flag. Looks
Green
like
flag.
he dives to the outside. He gets blocked by Alex Gonzalez.
36 as they go 2 wide behind in the 68, and another car red front stretch.
Oh, did we wreck on the front stretch? Yep. Are we caution? Are we caution? Are we caution? I think we are. 1 car in the wall, Connor Hudson.
No caution.
No caution? That's
No
good
caution.
to hear. As that 305 is pulling away. I wouldn't say that, actually. The gap does extend a little bit. 305 to the leader. And the pace car is out.
Meanwhile, in the back, the 01 is back on the grass again.
Oh, 12.77 nailed him. That's what brought it out. Chris Stottlemyre, another wreck today. Georgia Austria involved in another one. That time it wasn't his fault. Jack Mitchell just clipped him. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and go on ad break here. I will be back.
Tyler with Grammarly's. Scatman's World. I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scatman's World. If you want to break free, you better listen to me. You've got to learn how to see in your fantasy. I'm calling out Scatman's world. I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scatman's world. If you wanna break free, you better listen to me. You've got to learn how to see in your fantasy. Everybody's born to compete as he chooses, but how can someone win if winning means that someone loses? I sit and see and wonder what it's like to be in touch. No wonder all my brothers and my sisters need a crutch. I wanna be a human being, not a human doing. I couldn't keep that pace up if I tried. The source of my intention really isn't crime prevention. My intention is prevention of the lie. Yeah, welcome to the Scatman's world. I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scatman's world. If you wanna break free, you better listen to me. You've got to learn how to see in your fantasy. I'm calling out from Scatland.
And, oh, man, we are back here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Once again, joined by my co-commentator for the rest of the race, cie_𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶. And,
Still here.
it's not been a fun one. That's all.
Huge amount of cautions. 305 going very.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Lights are currently out on the pace cars. We are ready to go green here once again, which, knowing the pattern of this race, will be immediately followed by a 10-car pileup.
I think we're running out of cars to do 10 car pileups. At least they're on the pace.
There could be 9 cars left, and they'd still figure out how to put a 20-car pileup.
Alright, let's see. Alex Gonzalez managed to hold on to the lead that last green flag run. I say green flag run, that's probably the longest we've gotten in a while. One lap.
Pace car is in.
Green flag. Looks like 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏𝗏's plane is indeed back on the pace because he is in 5th place. Andres Molina.
Inside of Mallon.
That would be an underdog story and a half if he could somehow get it done. Similar to how Mike Bloomberg did not. Looks like the 508 of 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗏's win. You're gonna
really stacking up in the back.
as
3
Tyler
wide.
Mallon goes for the lead on that number 305. You're gonna notice something different about that 508 car. There's no box. Red Horse Racing like box around the number anymore. Very hard to identify unless you know what that paint scheme looks like. As they have mostly filed out. We might actually get some green flag racing in here. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Mallon to the lead.
By a distant margin over the 22. At 10, Tyler Mallon's just rim riding, and it's working out beautifully. But Andres Molina, talk about a run to the inside.
Can he keep it, though?
I don't know if he's going to keep the inside. He'll go back down on the inside and try to possibly pull a slider on him.
And he will.
Oh, what a move by Andres Molina. Hard charging. And this will be his first lap led on the day if he can hold on to it. Tyler Mallon on the inside, though. And no wrecking.
305 involved. Huge crash.
Both Peugeot cars. Donovan Wisher gets a piece of it. And meanwhile, Andres Molina, on a more positive note, leads his first lap on the day. And I think as soon as we review this track, I think it's time for an ad break. All right.
My goodness, that is the biggest wreck I've seen.
They've had big.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot, though.
Looks like Jared Cook got it a little loose, tried to lock it down. Alex Gonzalez nowhere to go, hit him. Brannon German, Josh was nowhere to go, didn't check up. And just, you know, things happen. That's probably the most logical wreck we've had all day. Anyways, alright, we're gonna go on ad break here. See you guys in the next millennium.
Hey folks, I'm Joe.
What's the move, man? I was on my way up here to the studio, you know what I'm saying? And this brother stopped me and asked me, yo, what's up with that brother 𝘂𝗍𝗶? He swear he nice. I said, yo, the brother don't swear he nice, he knows he's nice, you know what I'm saying? So Chuck, I got a feeling you turning into a public enemy, man. Now remember that line you was kicking to me on the way out to LA Lounge in Queens while we was in the car on our way to the shop? Well, yo, right now, kick the bass for them brothers and let them know
What goes on? Rolling stones of the rap game, not bragging. Lips bigger than Jagger, not sagging. Spell it backwards, I'ma leave it at that. That ain't got nothing to do with rap. Shut the backs, expose those cats who pose as heroes, take advantage of blacks. Your government's gangsters, so cut the crap. A war going on, so where y'all at? Fight for power, cause great responsibility. F the police, who's stopping you from killing me? Disasters, fiascos, are looped by PE. If it's I instead of we believe in TV. Spitting riches, bitches, is new thing about snitches. Watch the masses move as the masses switches. System distant, but barely missed her. My soul intention to save my brothers and sisters. Get up!
just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, man, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard-headed, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
Screaming gangster 20 years later. Of course, endorse while consciousness faded. New generations believe in them fables. Gangster bookie on 2 turntables. So no love, so it's easy to hate it. Desecrated while the coroner waited. Any given Sunday, so where y'all raided? With slavery lynching and them drugs infiltrated. I'm like that doll Chucky, baby. Keep coming back to live love life like I'm crazy. Keep it moving, rising to the top. Duck fresh, clean living, you don't stop. Revolution means change, don't look at me strange. So I can't repeat what other rappers be saying. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Harder than you think is a beautiful thing. Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, man, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard-headed, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
So it's time to leave you a preview, so you too can review what we do. 20 years in this business, how you sell soul, 𝘂𝗍𝗶. People bear witness. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. So don't mind me if I repeat myself. These simple lines be good for your health.
And we are back. We just had a major incident here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The number 71 of 𝘂𝗍𝗶𝗶𝗀 has retired from the race. Out of nowhere, from second place. We are 1 to green here. Your leader is still Andres Molina under caution, though. We saw the 10 of Tyler Mallon, the 305 of Alex Gonzalez, and a few others come down pit road. Josh was weighing among them. Joined again by my co-commentator 𝘃𝗶𝗀𝗀.
Definitely a shakeup with the leaders, except for the 22. Going to be interesting to see how they react to the situation, and if Tyler Mallon can get up to the front quickly enough.
But yeah, that is definitely one of the more interesting things that's happened in a while. We have 19 cars in the race still. That 51 Nathan Inman was what was causing us to be under caution for so long, but he finally got off the track, and now we can actually, go. So yeah, Liam Tingley will now start in second. Pace cars, yeah, and restart zone. Green flag. Tyler
Yes,
Mallon
that's
might have
a
jumped it.
here.
Yeah, he definitely jumped it. Look at him.
Tyler
Oh, he
Mallon
got blocked by
run here.
𝘂𝗍𝗍. 𝘂𝗍𝗍 doing the word of service. And we'll probably still
And
find a
he
way
is
to have
back
it.
up to 5th.
We'll probably still find a way to have a 23 car
Wrecking.
pileup. Oh, that's a single car for now, I think. That might still be able to be enough to stay green. I think it will.
We stay green.
I think we will stay
Big damage
green.
from a 98.
Yeah, we are staying green so far. But
12 from the wall.
they tried their best to make sure we weren't going to go green again. Jay Harden. On the backstretch, I believe 𝘂𝗿𝗃𝗃 is still your leader by a handful of car lengths.
Ooh,
Oh,
Mallon
𝘂𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃 just shoved him in the wall.
Seems to be having some network issues.
That is lap
As Mallon falls
66.
back.
Hard, too. Under chat, he just said F you. 𝘂𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 pressuring 𝘂𝗿𝗃𝗃 for the race lead.
See if he can grab it here.
See what happens when we can get green flag racing. It's a miracle.
We get
isn't it?
actual racing. No way.
But, yeah, this has probably been the most interesting run all race. Mainly because we're actually going. Just plenty 𝘂𝗶𝗃𝗃 and Tyler Mallon. Tyler Mallon giving a little bit of a door slam. That will shove him off the racetrack. I understand why. That's some frustration. As 𝘂𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃
As he
peeks
goes into
out.
the wall and falls behind.
Yeah, far back. 𝘂𝗍𝗍𝗃
Really
gonna have to
slow.
do his best to avoid him. So is Andrew Cruz. They're 2 wide.
3
Ooh,
wide to
Cruz.
him.
There's more cars coming up on him too. This ain't over.
And now the 305 into the mix.
We have
So
3
that'll
cars in contention for the race lead now. As Alex Gonzalez dives all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. We do have a wreck. It looks like it's 𝘂𝗍𝗍𝗃𝗃 by himself.
Seems to
That'll
be
bring
one
out the
car.
caution.
Oh,
Oh,
the
𝘂𝗵𝗃𝗃 gets
55
spun
gets
across the
spun.
line. But he still wins the race down. Oh my god. The best part about all that is he was spinning and he almost beat him across the line. 5/1000ths of a second was the gap as they raced back to the line.
Seemed to be some issues with braking, trying to avoid the car in front.
Yeah.
I was trying to get slower.
Look at that margin of victory there for the race back for Andres Molina. As I wouldn't be surprised if Tingley comes down for new tires after that one. And it looks like we do have some takers. Tyler Mallon comes in alongside with Andres Molina. Alex Gonzalez is going to take the gamble. Going to hope that some cars in between him and everybody else we got to ad break here.
Well, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've gotta say can't wait. I know you'd understand. 'Cause every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda strange. Every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand. 'Cause every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you
Well, I'm a chicken fried and cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled when love is grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. It's fun.
Welcome back to Atlanta Motor Speedway here on NR Vision. 𝘂𝗽𝗋𝗄𝗃 has hopped his way up into second place. We had a couple people who took gambles.
Definitely interesting to see the 51 in 4th place. I think that's the highest he's been to.
Take some massive gambles. I don't know if it's going to work out for that 12. Maybe that 305 can actually pull away. May have enough lap cars in between. I mean, not lap cars. Cars that didn't pit in between himself and the leader. But we are, and the previous leader.
Alright, let's go.
But we are green flag racing. Tyler Mallon actually.
Mallon 3 wide.
Yeah, that might not have actually worked for that number 305 of Alex Gonzalez. That 10 is coming. Look at how much faster he is than everybody else.
He's definitely got some speed as the 51 takes back 4th place.
57 of Jonathan Wishard into that 4th spot. As you see, they are jostling for position behind him. Andrew Cruz, Connor Hudson, a little bit. Jared Cook.
Battle for 3rd now as the 10 just breezes by the 12.
That will be the 2nd spot for the number 10 car. We've seen the number 305 of Gonzalez drive defensively before. I think that 9 is down on power, by the way. As, yeah, this could be an interesting battle. Old tires versus new tires. We've seen Tyler be able to
hunting him down.
And we've definitely been able to see these guys just breeze past each other on freshies, but we do have a caution. I don't know if they crossed the line. Looks like Connor Hudson, 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗄𝗏 into the wall a little bit, I think, yeah. As I think that is the caution. I think that does mean that the 305 will retain the lead. I think this might be a good excuse for him to come in and change tires.
Looks like Hudson got into the caused a cascade of wrecks, including the 68. He was forced onto pit road.
We're an hour and 20.
Not a huge wreck, but definitely enough to cause a caution.
I don't think we're ever running this long of a race again. We are going on 2 hours here since qualifying began, and another hour added on to that when practice began. So I don't think we're running this long of a race again.
For sure. Might need to start doing manual cautions in order to keep the caution count so low.
As for your caution update, 13 yellow flags, 7 laps on the yellow. We are on lap number 76. Tyler Mallon has just moved his way up in the lead. Andrew Cruz behind him in 2nd place in that number 7. Penn State University Audi TT Sport. As behind him will be 𝘂𝗽𝗋𝗄𝗃 making his way up into the 3rd spot. I believe also in an Audi TT Sport. The first Tesla for Respect Racing will be Andres Molina in that 22. He's led a couple laps on the day. Another guy in that Respect Racing equipment, 45. We've actually got a trio of them, as Chris Stallmeyer behind him. The first Mercedes is Liam Tingley. For Derek Hamill's team. Derek Hamill himself yet to make a start. 10th, Joshua Liziswain in that Peugeot. His teammate was leading this race and then came in. 𝘂𝗍𝗍 in the next Mercedes, then a Dodge of 𝘂𝗍𝗍𝗶𝗴𝗍, who's had a rough go at it ever since he wrecked and brought out that caution a few laps ago. 𝘂𝗶𝗱𝗏 running in 13th. 14th will be Avery Hamilton. 15th, Alexander Gonzalez, who came in, as we mentioned, for those new tires. 16th, Jerry Cook. 17th, 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗏, and 18th is Jay Harden. I don't think we had any DNFs from that last wreck. However, actually, the last DNF we've had was 21 laps ago. So, yeah. I believe Logan Shore has parked, though. You saw him bring it down pit road. He was down in horsepower.
Definitely noticing some exotic tones within our top 10. With an assortment of Audis, Mercedes, and Teslas.
Speaking of diversity in this field, we've got multiple different nationalities in the field. We've got Americans, Canadians, obviously, but we've also got Italians. We've got, I believe, Colombians. We've Indian as well. So yeah, very diverse field, very diverse manufacturers, obviously. I actually had a thing pulled up earlier of how many different manufacturers we've had. We've had
I think it's the availability of manufacturers available not just to create a car with, but to create on your own. Templates definitely allow you to have some creative freedom when it comes to creating cars.
Yep, coming into this race today, we had 9 different manufacturers. Those being, we had Mercedes, Peugeot, Tesla, Audi, Mercedes, Dodge, Chevy, Toyota, Ford, and I believe we do have a, what was I going to say? Lost my train of thought there. At some point, we did have a Pontiac representative in there somewhere, but I believe they have since retired from the race.
So out on the pace car, we are ready for the next time route.
That's good. Tyler Mallon, this is probably his best opportunity to just put the pedals in the metal and just drive away. I mean, he's looked fast all day, and this is probably his best shot. When he comes in, though, that's going to shake up a lot of things. I can see him coming in if the tires do get to the point.
We're going to have 20 to go on the restart. We are finally getting into the final stages of this race.
Another thing to keep note of is there's a constant tire war with this mod too. We've got Continentals, Goodyears, we've got Michelins. I think another option is Coopers you can have on your car. Dunlops.
What I'm really surprised about is the lack of Toyo tires. You know, they're a very prominent brand.
Hankook, BF Goodrich, a couple others. But anyways, in the restart zone. And that will be a green flag. But a very disappointing one. Because a lot of cars bunched up. Nowhere to go.
Everyone's going high this time.
I think everybody's starting to learn from Tyler Mallon. That saves the tires. As Joshua Liz is waiting up in the 4th spot. Oh, almost a wreck. Oh, one car into the wall. 81 of 𝘂𝗶𝗱𝗏 all the way down.
And we're ready to go.
3
wide.
I don't think we're done wrecking yet. No way we're not. Oh, 𝘂𝗶𝗱𝗏 blinking hard back there. But anyways, we did make it a lap. Better than we could say about most runs. Look at Andrew Cruz.
Andrew's going down.
Andrew Cruz digging on the bottom.
It's the inside wall. Hard lick.
This 7 and 10 both pulling away from the rest of the field here. Brandon German moves his way up in the 3rd. Andres Molina looking strong as always. This race. At 81, we are almost there, boys. 18 laps to go in this event.
Alright.
As it looks like Andrew Cruz will hop onto the high line. But I'll tell you something, that 10 is not pulling away. Usually when he gets up...
to see if a line change will potentially bring that 10 back in with the leader.
I mean, usually when Tyler does this stuff, he pulls away. But that 7's kept him in check. So is 22, 55, among others. As,
we'll have to see if it keeps him in check for long.
I don't know. I think we're running out of time to save the tire. I think at this point you're pushing them. I mean, I don't see any reason not to. As Andrew Cruz, here comes Andres Molina into the picture. They're side by side off of turn number 4. If this can go green the rest of the way, this might be the most interesting green flag run we've had all race. And again, we haven't had very many, so.
22 looking to make it 3 wide for the lead.
I think he's just waiting for a mistake at this point. I don't think he can really push the issue right now, as the 7 just dives it in a lot deeper into the entry of the corner, but then it has to back out a lot on exit. As you see Liam Tingley in the battle now. And across the line.
Starting to group up with the leaders here.
Three
I
different.
don't know how much longer Mallon's strategy of the high side is going to work.
3 different manufacturers in the top 3. We've got a Mercedes, Audi, and Tesla. Look at Andres Molina making that high side work. He's like arcing it. That's an interesting line. I don't think we've seen anybody really do that all day. And that'll bring out the caution. Oh no.
Unfortunate mistake for the 7. That will probably take him out of the race win.
I don't know. If he can somehow get back up there, he looks strong, but that's unfortunate for the 7. I think he just bobbled off the corner. Yeah. Overcorrected. Almost hit the 10. Barely avoided hitting the 10. Hit the 22 Andres Molina pretty hard. That's unfortunate for him, but he does hold on to 3rd place at the very least.
You're going to have to come in to work on some damage.
That's unfortunate for both of those guys. We were shaping up to have an amazing battle there.
We're going to have to see if the 59 and 305 are going to have to put up a good fight as.
I mean, if they do, I mean, that 305 is in 3rd. He's on the freshest tires in the whole field, and he's in 3rd. So that's good for him.
Definitely noticing how the 10's runs on the high side work out pretty well early on, but then just start to wane a little bit as the pack starts to catch. Definitely going to be interesting to see if we get a short run race here. Because if so, I think Mallon has that in the bag.
Oh, Mallon comes down pit road. Several down pit road. Gonzalez stays out. Hagee stays out as well. Looks like Austria will also stay out. That's a nice little cushion as we do have Derek Hookett spinning. He will get back out there up and hopefully back on to the bottom of the track. But yeah, your new leader, Alex Gonzalez, taking that gamble again. He does that a lot. But as we have 17 cars left in the race, Logan Short and Jonathan Wishart have both retired from the race. That leaves about half the field left and running. But Gonzalez into 1st place. 2nd place, Nicholas Hagee. 3rd place will be the number 12 of George Austria. 4th, 49 Connor Hudson. 5th, 68 of Joseph 𝘂𝗍𝗏. 7th, 79 of Chris Stottlemyre. 8th, the 5 of Jay Harden. 10th will be the 81 of Herbert Solomon. That's a decent cushion for Alex Gonzalez here. He might be able to run away with this one.
Well, I mean, he's got plenty of laps to go. About 10, it looks like we're going to come back to the line.
He did pit on pretty recently, about like lap 80, I'd say. Probably
definitely got enough to make it. The question is if they can catch up fast enough in order to catch
At the most, we're going to have 10 laps to go when we get the green flag again. I think we do have a car coming down pit road here, George Austria. So that'll be 9 cars that stay out. As we'll wait to see if the pace lights come off. If the pace lights do come off, we will have 10 to go on the restart. We'll have 9 to go on the restart, it looks like, assuming the pace lights go off next time. That's going to help the 305, as that means there's less laps for that 10 car of Tyler Mallon to work his way up through the field and pass. As see if we can drag that 305 into the booth here. Alex, you got a copy?
Hello?
All right. Well, you're leading the race right now, and you just pinned it on around lap 78. How do you feel about your chances to just pull away and hold on to this race lead?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. All these guys behind me are idiots, and then Mallon will be able to get through them quickly. So I'm gonna have to save on this restart, and then once Mallon gets me off to push hard. I would have came in. That would have been my call, but I wasn't ready for that, unfortunately.
Well, you two are on different pit strategies, but you have ended up with about an 8-car gap. So, looks like we'll probably have 9 to go on the restart here. Make that 8-car gap as just 𝘂𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗶 comes down pit road. But, yeah, you might be able to hold him off here, hopefully.
We'll have to see.
Plenty of time to go. The question is how fast is Mallon going to get through the rest of the field? He has a nice cushion of a couple cars here. We can't also take away the idea of another caution potentially coming out.
Yeah, if a caution comes out, what's your strategy then?
I mean, it really depends because these guys behind me, I think if there's a caution, they're gonna pit. So I will be right ahead of Mallon. Really, I have to hope. This strategy did not pull out well for me, but I have to hope that Mallon gets in some wreck with these guys back here.
All right, well, go ahead and you drag it back. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, and that was the number 305 of Alexander Gonzalez, who's in control of this race right now. But we're going to have to wait and see on that 10 of Tyler Mallon. That 22 of Andres Molina right behind him, too. You can't count him out either. The 7's a pretty ways back, though. He's behind a couple of cars. Liam Tingley, 𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗍. And, yeah, so a decent cushion for this 305. This is probably his best opportunity to try to build a lead as pace car comes down pit road.
Pace cars in. We are ready to go for and it is green flag racing.
Oh, Tyler Mallon tries to squeeze the gap.
Inside. And a caution.
That'll be a
Multiple
caution.
cars involved.
That was not the smartest thing Tyler Mallon could have done there.
Dirty move. We'll put Mallon in second.
Molina will hop to third. Hudson stays in fourth somehow. Oh, Andrew Cruz has worked his way up into, I believe, 5th place. That's going to be big. So a lot of these heavy hitters are going to be up here contending. As
You just saw how fast he was able to move the field, however, making it 3 wide.
I don't know how I feel about that one, but let's see if we can.
Definitely a dirty move, resulting in another caution.
But
this might change. This will definitely change up the 305 strategy because I don't know if he's going to be able to hold them all.
One driver that has worked his way up into the top 5 after a disappointing end to that last run was Andrew Cruz. I'm going to see if I can drag him into the booth here. Shit. I had a little bit of a bobble there, but Andrew, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, you just cut your way through the field after a disappointing end to that last run about 10 laps ago, but you've looked fast all day. You've been able to challenge Tyler Mallon on that low side while he's taking that high side. How do you feel about chances to maybe cut your way through and take the win?
Man, well, I mean, this whole race has just been chaotic, and really the plan going into here was just try to get a top 5 finish, just attempt to run laps with the top guys, just keep getting that experience. Obviously, that previous restart, I kind of what happened the previous restart actually is that a couple restarts before I took 2 tires instead of 4 tires because I was trying to get a little more track position, and it ended up biting me there, and I went around there. But like, I think now I'm ready to hopefully maybe get a win, get a top 3. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, before I let you go here, any sponsors, people you want to thank?
Well, I mean, I guess shout out to Penn State University, my school. Going into junior year as a bio major, so looking for the next couple of years there.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and drag you back into your team chat. That was the number.
Good luck with your school and the race.
That was the number 7 of Andrew Cruz for 𝘂𝗍𝗋 Motorsports, making their second start as a team.
Base lights might be coming off this time around.
I definitely hope so.
You're gonna have 5 to go if they go out right now.
They do not. 4 to go restart. It will be. So everybody's going to be pushing. It all depends on how good of a restart Tyler Mallon gets, because, I mean, that 305 did pull off a block last time.
Well, 305 can maybe...
I think he has enough speed to do it. It just depends. Andres also is up there now.
Definitely saw how close they were to causing a caution on that block. It'll definitely be part of the 305 strategy. Just get that lightning he's been getting all through this race.
If he can block him up and down the racetrack, not only would I be shocked, but that would probably win him the race. As we'll most likely have a restart on lap 95 and 98. We are almost done with this event. 2 hours in to our broadcast. Yikes. But, yeah. We're getting there.
With practice, and it is now 5:19. Crazy.
Yeah, one of the longest races I've been a part of. Even though I'm not a driver.
Definitely for the wrong reasons, though.
Uh-huh. As, coming to the front stretch, hopefully the pace lights turn off. If they don't, that'd be a little bit embarrassing, but, I believe we have not had retirements from that last incident, which is good.
We're going to go to 4 to go here on the restart.
However, I didn't say anything during the Cruz interview, but we did have somebody that flipped over after getting stuck in a car under caution. I believe it involved the 68, 45, 95, and 55. Also the 508. It was a big wreck. I just couldn't say anything because I didn't want to interrupt Andrew Cruz. I thought I'd mention that right now. It got shown on the broadcast. Y'all saw. But, pace lights off.
As we stand, a big chunk of retirements, around 11 retirements right now. A lot of them have to do with engine issues, mine included.
Alright, well, I think... Okay, so the 49 will definitely play into effect how fast the 7 gets up there. We know the 7 can get up there, but he's also got a guy in front of him now. The other 3, he's been battling all race. Who's your pick to win this one?
I'm going to get safe and safe here. I definitely cannot see the 35 holding him off with how he's been on these restarts.
I'm going to pick the 22 of Andres Molina. I think he has enough to do it, but green flag. And that's a block! They all wrecked!
Oh my goodness!
That's a big wreck. That's the whole field.
Big one.
That's the entire field. I don't think anybody made it through. Who's going to make it through? Brandon German makes it through.
Oh, and they go domino effect. Heavy damage for the 305. And a huge block.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess. And that's going to be another wreck. As a 22, Andres Molina just tries to live. That'll drop Tyler Mallon all the way.
And the 305 out of this race.
That was... Oh, a massive crash. Wow. I don't think anybody saw that coming. That's a jumble. I don't know what the 10 car is doing. I think he... Does he think he's the leader?
I have no idea who...
Oh, he's coming in. No, he's coming in a pit road. Or stopping? I don't know. But I think that'll make the 45 the leader. Let's see what happened. I think
305 was trying to block the 10, and he was just way too late. 10 was just already there by the time, and a huge cascading crash results.
Yeah, I think he thought he was clear enough to block that, but see, he gets hit by just about everybody in the field. Connor Hudson gets hit by Andres Molina. That might be some serious damage to that 10 and 305, maybe the 22 even, but all of a sudden the gates have opened for the 22 and 7. 45's even up there with a bent tilt car. He's been able to hold on decently, but I believe Andres Molina will be your leader.
305's bumping him.
I don't know exactly why, but I think that, will the 10 be able to retain his spot? I don't know how this is gonna work. Because we're definitely gonna have a green white checkered finish here.
Currently, it's showing that the 22 is in the lead.
22 leader, 45 second, 305 third, and the 10 fourth.
305 still in the lead, however. So
I think they're putting the 305 in the lead. I don't know how this is gonna work. Well, that means that's
put a barrier between him and the 10 car. 305 is fourth.
Oddly enough, that 10 car looks clean. That's a little suspicious. He was using an invincible EXE in practice earlier, but I don't know.
I'm noticing a lot of damage on his.
Yeah, he got plowed by about 3 different guys, and that thing looks clean. So I don't know. I think the officials are probably gonna take a look at that one, but
definitely think it should be something they look at here.
That's a yikes.
Definitely a lot of times today, and he is still rolling. So that might have to do with his restarts as well.
Another car that suddenly the gates have opened to try to take the win even is the 22 Andres Molina. The 10 and 22 have basically swapped positions here. Oddly enough, those two drivers that just wrecked half the field, they're in the same team chat. Well, probably some choice words there from Tyler Mallon. I understand him. They're being told to go to the rear. Officials have just told the 305, 22, 10, and others to go to the rear of the field. But I don't know if they're going to follow those orders. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep their positions if they don't.
We'll finish here.
They are having a dispute. They're telling the 10 and 305 to go to the back. That would mean Andres Molina would be your leader.
That makes sense for them. It's going to be interesting how they do this restart without any of the pace car involved, obviously, because you cannot do that in this game.
They do have, to my knowledge, an INI that allows them to continue racing. So, looks like the 10 dropping all the way to the apron. Comes back.
He's still not. Neither car has dropped back yet.
That might be a park. I wouldn't be surprised.
Definitely going to be something if they don't follow these orders.
I'm going to go ahead and go ask real quick. I'll be right back. So I just went into the admin chat, and they said that they are going to penalize him post-race if they do not serve that penalty. And Andres Molina has just blinked out. That's pretty big.
So now it looks like the 49 will have a chance.
That's unfortunately for the 22, probably going to be the end of his race if he doesn't come back. I think he just received through-putted. Oh no!
I don't think he's going to be allowed to race as the race is already finished. At least a game.
Unfortunate scenes for that number. Yep, received through.
Number 22 was in a position since both of them were going to be penalized.
What? For the moment, we'll give the win to 𝘂𝗽𝗄𝗏 if they do get penalized post-race.
I don't know if this restart's going to last very long.
But pace lights.
I think they might knock each other out.
If they wreck each other out, that's gonna be big. I think it's just gonna be whoever makes it through the big one. But from what I've heard, they are being penalized post-race. That is from the league owner and main official, Brannon German.
Guessing it will include having their win revoked to the third place car, depending on where they finish, as the pace car comes back in.
That would hand the win for the moment to the 49 at 𝘂𝗿𝗄𝗏, but it would be interesting to see if they can hold on to that. As we are green, wheel spin, more wheel spin.
7. Joshua Lisling on the inside looking for the win.
He might have just taken
the 49 falls back.
Oh!
Oh, they take each other out.
Tyler
and that
Mallon is taken out. And that will put Joshua Lisling in the lead all of a sudden. Andrew Cruz behind him.
Can the 7 catch him?
Will he have enough? The white flag is out.
White flag.
1 lap to go.
He has been in the back all day. I've never really seen him in the lead. What a story it is to come back. But can the 7 potentially catch?
Has not been in the front all day. The 08 all of a sudden a factor.
Oh, darn it! And that will be the race. Coming from the behind. The 508 will win at Atlanta as the 08 spins coming to the finish line.
𝘂𝗽𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶 all of a sudden third. 4th will go to Connor Hudson. 5th, Brannon German. 6th, George Austria. 7th, Nicholas Hagee. 8th will go to Liam Tingley. 9th, Jay Harden. 10th will go to 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶. 11th, Chris Stottlemyre. 12th will go to Avery Hamilton. 13th,
I do have to admit, it has not been the greatest of a race, but that finish.
And it looks like Alex Gonzalez was parked immediately after the incident. He was parked from the race. And your winner is Joshua Lisling.
Congratulations to him on the win. Definitely
and
unexpected.
Apparently the 10 is being inspected for, okay. Well, originally they were saying that the 10 was being inspected for, 𝘂𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶, but, I think we found the proof that he's not, so I don't know why they're still fighting for that one. But, yeah, your winner, Joshua Lisling. I don't even know if he's going to do burnouts. Let's see if we can get him into the team, into the booth here. Josh, you got a copy.
Yeah, what?
A wild finish to the end of this one. You go from being the one who choked last week to being the, how do I say this? Benefitter, I don't know, of the choke. Well, you won the race.
Well, yeah, because everybody is a fucking retard and they don't know how to race. I got wrecked and had a blown engine halfway through the race, and somehow I still win. If that shows you the talent level of this damn league, I don't know what.
Well, that should elevate you in the points. You did have a top 5 finish last week. And your main points competitors did wreck out of that one at the very end. So.
Oh, I think everybody had damage at the end of that. No problem about that.
But, yeah, that might put you as the points leader. How do you feel about your chance to take the championship?
Probably not so good. Probably won't be attending very soon.
Alright, well,
but, you know.
Any sponsors?
Congratulations on the win.
I mean, the sponsors got great, NVIDIA, but, and AMSOIL. But, we need some talent off the car and in the officiating booth here.
Alright, well.
Where it counts.
Alright. Well, that was the number. I just dragged my. Okay. I actually dragged myself, but that was the number 508 of Joshua Lisling. I believe second place went to the 08 of Jerry Cook. Let's see if we can get him in the booth. That was insane.
Barely finishing off of that. He turned right as he finished.
Jerry, you got a copy?
Hello.
Well, you escaped through that one with a second place. Talk us through that one.
Alright, so basically, I was just trying to push the 7 down the back stretch, and then when I got to his bumper, he went low for a block. Then I tried to chase him down and push him, but got his quarter panel.
Definitely looked like it wasn't intentional. He just a racing incident, but
yeah,
I think it's understandable. Congrats on the second place finish.
Yeah.
And Connor Hudson snuck away with the 4th place finish. Let's go ahead and drag him into the booth. Connor, you got a copy. Try this again. Hunter up in the NR Vision booth, you got a copy? Alright, one more time. Hunter up in the NR Vision booth, you got a copy? Alright, well, that looks like communication issues. I will go ahead and drop him back in the chat. I was hoping we could get a interview there, but I believe they are talking about important admin stuff. So, yeah. Wow. Well, that's a wild end to this one.
Definitely a very controversial finish. Going to see a lot of post-race penalties here, for sure.
And as your event ends, man, that'll mean that 𝘂𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶𝗀 is your winner of the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Upcoming schedule for the next couple days. Tomorrow we have NRCS at 𝘂𝗶𝗀𝗏. I do not know if I will be attending. I'll update on it if I will be, but hopefully I can. Wednesday we have the Record Online finale at Wednesday. And yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. So anticipate winners for 𝘂𝗶𝗀𝗏 at NRCS. But that's the end of your race. You'll see you guys come tomorrow, hopefully, for NRCS action at 𝘂𝗶𝗀𝗏.